And what's up, Alfonso Nation? Alfonso Peterman is here today. Welcome one and all to another episode of my Teletraan unboxing series, baby. That's right. Today, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite characters in Age of Extinction. I love his design, I love his accent, I love his melee combat, the first triple changer, in fact, of the live-action franchise. And that is Autobot Drift from Transformers Age of Extinction. I found this guy in Baton Rouge, fell in love with it. When I first saw the images that came out, I was like, yeah, give me that. But it wasn't anywhere around here, so I'm so glad that I'm actually able to unbox this at this point in time, because I understand it's not everywhere right about now. I'm super excited to get into this unboxing. I love this character. Probably might keep it. I'm still thinking about it. We're gonna get into the unboxing and kind of talk about that. For now, let's just get into the unboxing itself. We have the Studio Series 45 Autobot Drift here, and this guy is incredible. Love him, love him, love him. Mainly because I love Drift, and I loved him in Age of Extinction. I just loved his samurai melee goodness. I just did. It was just so refreshing to see Drift in the Age of Extinction film. And also, seeing him in The Last Night was also great as well. But this figure is from Age of Extinction. It is featuring his blue design, and I actually do like it. I prefer the red, but I love the blue as well. Drift is amazing. For the packaging, you have Autobot Drift displayed beautifully in the packaging. There he is. This is an image of him, kind of an Age of Extinction render. There's 45 there. And there he is displayed in the packaging, looking absolutely great. You got the Transformers badge, Age of Extinction, Autobot Drift. On the side, you get a tight shot of his face, which I really love. Of course, he is number 45. Turning around the back, wow, look at that helicopter mode. Absolutely beautiful. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm so glad we got Drift for Studio Series. Of course, he does recommend Dropkick and Hightower, and frequently they are found together if you're out hunting in the store. So keep looking around. If you see Drift, you might see the other two. And of course, this is a vertical view of his body mode. And yes, the Autobot logo actually applies, because you know they have the Autobot logo for Decepticon Studio Series, which I don't know why, but we're gonna move on. Let's do it. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow. Wow. Check him out. I gotta say, for a deluxe class figure, look at all of these beautiful accessories. Holy smokes. Those samurai swords, baby. Check him out in the packaging, looking absolutely stunning. And there he is, out of the packaging, looking absolutely great. Man, this is a gorgeous little thing. Wow, you know, I just like the different compartments, the different levels of detail, and I like the fine paint job. Just the really small attention to detail, even with the paint job. I mean, wow. Of course, I just put these guys here for the sake of it, but man, this is great. And look at that backpack. Check them out. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I don't really have a lot of complaints here. And I think I gotta say, you know, just starting off, I mean, wow, the articulation is pretty good, but not only that, the durability of the figure is really, really awesome. I love that. He's able to hold a pose pretty well. He's a little top heavy, and he doesn't have like a back heel on his foot to kind of really hold him from falling backwards. I did notice that, you know, during the process of getting him out of the box and positioning him, he was a little bit difficult, you know, had a little bit of things, but wasn't too bad for a deluxe figure. My goodness, this is not really that bad. I can't believe we got a Studio Series Drift. The Swords has this very great paint job on them across, and not much paint jobs on the swords at all, but they do have a lot of fine detailing on the swords, as you can see, and some little etchings right here. Even on the interior of the sword, you can see details, symmetrical detail on both ends. The articulation, you can bring his leg up, you can fold it all the way down 90 degrees. Here's another view, and of course I can pick it up and I can rotate it back just like so. So he's got some good leg articulation. Of course, his arms does come all the way around like that. You can stretch them out like this. You can fold them up to about a 90 degrees. And of course, you can have him all the way down, straight, just like that. His head does rotate, as you can see, all the way around, just like that, 360. Great articulation. I don't think there's any waist articulation. Only leg, arms, and head for the most part. I would say, especially if you're collecting like Age of Extinction figures, like if you have the Studio Series Lockdown, and you're doing like the whole Age of Extinction thing, man, keep this. This is a keeper. You can't have an Age of Extinction Studio Series collection without Drift. That's like not even possible. Like that's incomplete. Until you get Drift, it's incomplete. I mean, wow. He looks great. Of course, like every other figure, he does come with a background, and that is the desert. That's right, where he made his movie debut. And he transformed into the helicopter and said the famous line, "At last, there is hope after all," during the Autobots Reunite scene. Very popular scene in Age of Extinction and a fan favorite for sure. And that's where Drift made his appearance, his entrance into the film and the story itself. And I'm going to show you what he looks like next to Studio Series Sideswipe. As you can see, a pretty good scaling, around the same size. Of course, Sideswipe is a bit taller. I mean, of course, they were not in the same film, but I can just tell generally, sorry, Sideswipe, that they look pretty good. And of course, next to Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime. I'm going to compare every figure to him because he, in my opinion, is the standard now. He is the industry gold standard that all Studio Series figures must be compared to. I mean, even if it's not even in the same film, you gotta do it. If I had the Last Night Optimus Prime, if they had a Studio Series, I have a feeling he would be Voyager class, about this height, and it would still work out pretty well in terms of size. So if I had to rate Studio Series Drift on a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably say he is an 8. I'd give Studio Series Drift an 8, a solid 8. Detail is spectacular. Probably my favorite thing about this figure. My least favorite thing about the figure might be his accessories and his posability. Trying to keep him in a pose is a little bit quirky, but he is pretty durable, so it's not very difficult once you get the hang of it to get him in a pose. It's just you have to kind of get used to how the figure is made. It's a little quirky, but not too bad, man. This is a deluxe figure, guys. Remember, this is a deluxe. This is one of the base models for Studio Series for a very cheap price. You get something so incredible like this. Drift is a beautiful addition to Studio Series. I'm so glad he's here, and I'm so glad I found him. Alrighty guys, that's all for this video. It was very, very fun to make. It was very fun to unbox Drift. If you guys definitely want to add this to your collection, you definitely should. I'll try to find the best link possible to put in the description box below for you guys to check out to get this figure. But as for now, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. If you did, smash a like on it. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I post new videos. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.